Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Shirley, also known as Backttalk, and I usually do anything Disney, but today we are flying over to Colorado. This is one of the views I got to see from my flight from Phoenix to Denver, Colorado. This was a fast trip, about 3 days, and I just tagged along. My brother was gonna go see a concert, Chromeo, and I was like, well, why don't I go? The flight is not that expensive and not that far, and so we did, and we had a really good time. So this is just me going over everything we did and just recommending some things in case you are planning your trip to Denver, Colorado. The airport is gorgeous. There is 3 gates and they all go through a shuttle. So yes, it's big, but do not panic. It's really easy to navigate. You get down to the shuttle, it takes you to every gate you need. And we met at the airport since my brother was flying from California. We then got into another shuttle, which took us to a rental car, and it was really easy and smooth. We did get a lot of rain and a lot of hail throughout our entire trip, but from Arizona, I was so excited. I was like, oh my gosh, I got some hail. So cool. One of the places that we went to is Aurora, and this is Southland's shopping. There's just a lot of shopping here. It's very cute. I wouldn't necessarily go out of my way to look at this. It's, as you can see, normal stores that you probably have in your neighborhood, but it's definitely cute. And if I ever moved to Colorado, I would move to Aurora. It's just so pretty there. We did try Angry Chicken after seeing recommendations on Reddit, which is like a Korean chicken style, and it was okay. Brian's was very spicy, that's my brother, and mine was just okay. Would I recommend it? Probably not. Was it fine? Yes. And then we headed over to Stanley Marketplace. You've probably seen this in all of the lists if you're looking up things to do in Denver, Colorado. Highly recommend this place. It's like a little alley where you find a bunch of restaurants, bars, and stores, and it's just absolutely cute. We did go at night where everything was closed, so we did have to go back the next day so we could check out some of the items and some of the restaurants. There was a place called Comida, which sounded like it was really good, and it was very busy at night. And there was other places like Denver Biscuit Company, which we didn't get to try, but everywhere I read said you have to try the Denver Biscuit Company. This is day 2. On day 2, like I said, we went back to Stanley and we got a couple of drinks. We have some Maria empanadas. This was like my second favorite thing I ate in Colorado the entire time. It was about $5 each. We got chicken and beef, and they were both really, really good. And again, it's not just food, there's shopping, there's a lot of little stores for kids, there's a lot of hair places, there was a workout spot. Very, very cool. Definitely check it out. After that, we went to the Denver Botanical Garden. It was $15 for adults, $11 for children and students. So not bad, and you can spend a good afternoon here. You can take water, food, snacks. We did like a little picnic. It was really nice. There was areas with air conditioning and bathrooms, so no need to worry. And it was just a very nice scenic route. So I'm just gonna let you enjoy some of the footage that I got. It was just super beautiful. On day 2, but now we are driving over to Red Rock Park and the Amphitheatre, which is where the concert was at. We did go a little bit early so we can hit a couple happy hours, and there's also beautiful like trails that you can walk around. The day was stunning. It wasn't hot, it wasn't cold, just great. We ate at the Cow and Eatery, where they're known for their ice cream. We got some food. It wasn't like amazing. They did have like their own fries. It was good. Like, I would recommend it, but it wasn't like, oh my gosh, you have to drop everything and go. But the trail was really nice. After we ate and had a couple happy hour drinks, we headed over to the concert, and it was a really nice view. We didn't have to pay for parking, which is a plus, and we got to tailgate a little bit and hang out with other people who were going to the concert beforehand. It was really nice. And then the actual venue is gorgeous. It is absolutely stunning. I've never seen a venue this beautiful. We explored every single inch of this place. We got our steps in because it was just so pretty, and we got there really early. Again, we went to go see Chromeo. Hot Chip opened for them, and we had a really good time. It did pour really hard right before the concert and it got delayed, but nonetheless we had fun. Here are some clips of it.
there's a lot of you that stayed despite the rain and the apocalyptic conditions. And we want to say thank you so much for this because it means the world.
We are on day 3. After the concert we passed out. The next day we did downtown Denver. It was all walking distance. Everything's pretty close to each other and the weather was permitting, so it was a great morning. We also hit a bunch of happy hours. Since you're walking everywhere, it's not a big deal. But we obviously checked out Union Square, Capitol Hill, Golden Triangle, and then a bunch of little restaurants or bars as we walked through. Really pretty. Obviously you're in downtown, so it is safe. We felt safe, but just always be on alert. Anytime I'm in like anywhere but my house, I'm always on alert. I don't know if it's because I watch so much Criminal Minds or what, but always on alert. But there's stunning places where we can take a bunch of pictures. They have museums, they have galleries, they have events. So just be on the lookout whenever you're going and see if there's gonna be anything happening. And like I said, there's a bunch of spots. We did go to this Pines Pub, and it was like an English style pub. It was really fun. I got my usual Jack and Coke. I'm kind of boring, but my brother got whiskey and we had a good time. Like I said earlier, we went to Union Station where they had a bunch of restaurants, a bunch of bars, bathrooms that were questionable, a bunch of seats, and it's an actual like transportation where there's like a hotel. We ordered a couple drinks. Again, I'm boring. I got the same drink, but it was a really good vibe. Highly recommend. And then we headed over to Lemire Street where we went to Barcelona Wine and Bar. Highly recommend. It was like top 3 for me. It's tapas, little bites, good atmosphere. Nothing crazy, nothing bad. And we also went over to the Denver Central Market and we got this pastry that everybody was ogling, but it was just okay. And we finalized the day with the Rockies game. Super fun. It came with a free beer, which I did not drink at that point, but it was super fun, really nice. Again, the views. It's all the views. And we are on our last day. The most disappointing morning was Casa Bonita. We went at the end of May where they were supposed to have it opened and it wasn't, and it still isn't. We still had to go and check out the place, take a couple of pictures. My brother had to touch the wall. And then I was surprised that there was a Dutch Bros nearby. So of course, being from Arizona, I was like, I need my Dutch Bros fix. And then we headed over for a drive over to the Rocky National Park over in Boulder. Beautiful, beautiful, stunning. We didn't actually go into the park, but just driving up to it. You can see all of it. Again, we had a picnic. We also checked out Pearl Street Mall while we were in Boulder. And I think my favorite park was the Chautauqua Park over in Colorado. And I know I said that awful. I am so sorry. I apologize. But it was really pretty. It's really close to Pearl Street Mall, so you can go eat and then check out the park, or vice versa. Go hiking and then go eat. Tons of shopping, tons of fun. And my number 1 meal was here in Osaka's. I would go back to Colorado just for this and Casa Bonita because I still want to go. But so good. I got the ramen. It's like a pork broth. So good. My brother got the yakisoba. Overall, we had an amazing time in Colorado. I would highly recommend it. We felt like 3 days was plenty of time. You do have to rent a car to get to places. But overall, it was a good time. A lot of good food, a lot of nice people. Let me know if you have any questions. I hope you enjoy this kind of content. And until next time, adios.